Not sure if you guys are able to see that.
Yeah, make sure it focuses.
So 384 units.
What is that? 15?
15.36. Yeah. So
Yes,
I'll refresh it.
sir.
I'll refresh it real quick.
Valid. All right, what's up, guys? It's Cash Out Alex. I'm here with my boy Delmonte. What's good, Delmonte?
Yo,
Say what's up to the camera.
what's going on, guys?
So Delmonte is a student of mine that I flew in. He's from New Jersey, and this is just gonna be like a little video, just kind of running down everything. I'm gonna record a vlog with him this weekend too, but yeah, I have a few questions for here for Delmonte, and he'll tell a little bit about it as well. But essentially, we're gonna be talking about my Amazon FBA mentorship program as well as Walmart. And Delmonte, I think, did 10K his first month or something. How much did you do your first month?
It was like a little more. I think 12. It was like 12.
Yeah, a little 12K, and yeah, kind of just walk him through like the process, like just from start to finish. I guess like if you forget anything, I'll help you out. But
All right. So first, I first hit him up. I told him, I was like, oh yeah. So like, I was kind of like having trouble. I didn't really like know how to like set everything up, and it's just I wasn't able to get like a wholesale distributor. Like none. I was having so much trouble getting ungated. It was annoying. So I hit him up. I spoke to him about it, and before anything, he just gave me the whole rundown and gave me the whole rundown. Hopped on a call with him instantly. Got me ungated for a product that I tried getting ungated for like 2 weeks. I tried, didn't get it. So he instantly got me ungated for that.
all right, so give him like a timeline. So
Um,
how long were you selling on Amazon previously, if anything at all? Then when you joined the program, and then from there, when did we get ungated, and then when did we buy our first product?
all right, so I mean, it was like a few weeks, but I hit up Asia. Then how was it? I hit him up. We went through a call. He got me ungated like what? It was like the first time I called him, he just told me he was all right, but like we're gonna set it up for this date. We tried getting ungated. We did it that same day. I got ungated that same day for the product. We ended up ordering it. How much was it? I think, or what like
You spent a few thousand
yeah, it was like a few thousands I spent
on your first product.
on the first product. Yeah. So got that. He made it so easy too. Like he ran me through like everything, getting my labels in, all that. Um, After I got my labels in, this is on a span of like it was a week. It was quick. I got ungated and instantly we just bought the product and instantly started selling. That first day I made 3K. 3K the first day.
You actually went crazy.
Yeah, I know, bro. Like I saw it.
Banger product.
Yeah, it was a really hot product. Yeah, I looked at it. I couldn't even believe in my own eyes because like I was trying to like run it up for like a few weeks like prior to talking to Axe about it, but I wasn't really making any sales. Like I kind of like didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but he ran me through everything. The first day made like it was like 3.3K I believe. I didn't even believe it to be honest. I was like, what the fuck? Like I was like is something going on?
He told me on the phone. I remember he called me that day on FaceTime. He's like, nah, Alex, like he shared his screen, bro. He's like, I don't know. I guess I haven't felt that feeling in a minute, but it was like you were saying to me on the phone. You were saying like you didn't know like the online money space was like,
yeah,
like it's real and it's out there, but
it's just like until it's like really you like you notice. Like before, like I seen videos and I was just be like, oh, like yeah, like oh that's guy, like it's Reggie. But like after a while, I don't know. I just like after I started personally making money, I was like, yo, like it's really real. Like you're able to run up anything you want like online. It's just like
yeah. Now Delmonte's talking about possibly because we're doing wholesale right now. Now he's talking about possibly doing private label. Like it's just opening a bunch of doors for him, and I can connect him with the right people when he wants to go down that route. Private label, for those who don't know, by the way, is like getting your own product manufactured, China, India, Pakistan, whatever it is, slapping a label on it and like building up a brand. So it's a little bit more difficult. It's higher risk, higher reward. Right now we're doing wholesale. Our first product I picked for Delmonte. I'm not gonna say the product because he's still currently selling it, and he's waiting to buy more right now. But yeah, it was a banger. What was the ROI that you got on that product? Because obviously, like when you say like 12,000, 10,000, whatever it is, obviously like that's not all sales. I mean, it's not all profit.
I believe it was like 60. It was like around 60.
It was high.
It was pretty high.
It was not supposed to be 60. It was supposed to be like 45.
Yeah, it was like 40. Yeah,
but I noticed like a drop in sellers, and I'm very like when I'm doing this with other people, like I'm very like consistent on the products, so I'm constantly looking at it, monitoring like who's on it, who's not, and so I saw that another product because there was only 2 sellers, and both of the sellers had went out of stock as Del Monte was getting units, and so I hit him up. I was like, "Yo, increase your price by like $4, $5," and so he did, and that shot,
Yeah, I shot
the
it
buy
up.
box
Yeah.
stayed, it didn't get suppressed. And he just kept getting sales, and he was like, that's why he had that crazy day, because his first day he was like the other seller was essentially out of stock, and I noticed, and then I told him to raise it. So the first day sales he was probably at like 45%, 40% ROI. Now he's at 60 on this product, which again is not normal, but it happens. Like it just so happens, like if you look at certain things, boom, like a product could shoot up out of nowhere and you could make more money and stuff like that. Before we even move forward on the questions, you could probably pull up your dashboard right now and show them real quick. It's nothing crazy because, like I said, that main product that was getting us a bunch of sales is out of stock. We already purchased our second batch of so he's selling 2 ASINs right now, 2 different units of a completely different product. And right now we are on the path of selling out his second thing of units. But
this is from March, like 20 something. I don't remember exactly what, but
yeah. Don't show them that. Don't show them the. You don't want to show them the product name because then they'll take it.
It's not gonna show.
You can also show units sold as Flexi. So in March, show them this first. So in March,
look,
we're in the beginning of May. So there's a small little bar.
Yeah. So let's see if you guys are able to see that.
Yeah, make sure it focuses.
So 384 units.
Which is a
Pretty
lot.
good, yeah.
That's a lot of units. So this next month, we're going to be aiming to try and double that because he sees a lot of proof of concept now. You can also show them the dashboard, too. The dashboard looks valid.
So, so this is from same time. Let's see if you guys are able to see that.
What is that, 15?
15.36, yeah, so 15.
So on March, you made like almost 7,000, and then in
March,
April, you did 8K.
8K, yeah.
Yeah, so in the span of this that was only 2 months.
Yeah, that was 2 months.
Refresh it for them too, because people make mistakes sometimes.
So, let me.
Yes,
I'll refresh it real quick.
Valid.
But
yeah, so we're in the process of buying. No, we already bought our second ASIN that he's selling, and so with wholesale, you kind of want to stack these ASINs. You do want to make sure that the stuff you're buying is like replenishable, because if it's replenishable, like it's replenishable. You know, why would you? Of course, you can make a big ROI on something, but there's a long-term ROI associated with a replenishable product, because now it's out of your head. All you have to do is click purchase, set it up with the prep center and things like that. But that's a good segment to the prep center and remotely. So Del Monte told me that he wanted to do remote in the beginning. I kind of helped him with the options like I do for everyone, and I was essentially just like breaking it down. How much more you're going to make if you prep it yourself, but how much time you're going to have to spend, and just what works for him depending on your living situation or the time you have. If you work a job, do you work a job, Del Monte? I don't even know. No. You don't work a job? You had a job though, right?
Yeah, and then I started doing this. I was like, yo, but what's insane about this is the fact that you could be doing whatever you want. You could be out playing basketball. You could be partying. You look at your dashboard, you see how much money you make. You're making money while doing whatever you're doing. Yeah, it's insane.
It's actually crazy. Me at a party, and he was sharing his screen, bro, and it was literally the sales. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy.
It's insane, bro. Just running it up as you're doing like whatever you want. It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. So, all right. So we decided that we're going remote, right? Explain to the viewers how the process of going remote was. Like, what did you have to do? How much time did you have to spend to get these results? So you actually didn't even make 12K. I didn't even know it was 15K in about 2 months, because this is recorded May 3rd, 2025. And I don't remember when you started, but I know you didn't start in the beginning of March.
No, it was like at the end of March. It was like the 20th something. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, but something like that. We did really well for you your first week.
Yeah, it was amazing. I'm telling you, I literally couldn't believe it. I seen the numbers. I was just like, yo, like, it's insane. the amount of money that you're able to make just doing absolutely nothing. Amazon processes everything for you. It's crazy.
You didn't have to speak to.
I didn't have to speak to no support, no nothing. I just set it all. I ran me through everything, set it all up like that instantly. Crazy.
Yeah, that's far. I mean, that's the whole point. Like, if I'm gonna be spending my time and putting my reputation on the line for something that like this is like this product and service that I'm offering to people is like the closest. Like, this is the closest thing you can get to like my image, and so. If it goes bad, like that's a lot of
so I
take a lot of time to make sure that the people I'm working with are like doing good individually. But explain to them how the remote process worked, because that's not normal. Most people actually pack their own stuff, but you can have somebody prep some stuff, and that's what we did for Del Monte. Explain to them. I don't know if you remember. Tell them how much you paid, how long it took for them to ship out the prepped units, just the whole rundown.
All right, so. I remember we got on the call. I first got ungated. He helped me do all the shipping labels. I don't remember exactly how much was it that I paid, to be honest. I don't remember, but we did the shipping labels. The wholesaler sent it to Amazon. It was like a few days. It didn't even take long.
After you sent the shipping labels.
After I sent the shipping labels, it took like a few days.
Do you remember how much you paid for prep?
For that exact product?
Yeah.
It was like $250, $300.
I don't remember how much you paid. I don't know if you even paid prep on your first order. Sometimes
Wait, no, you covered it.
Yeah,
you covered it.
I did cover it.
You covered it. I remember that. You covered it.
Yeah.
You covered it. Yeah,
it's usually, I wanted to hear from him, but it's usually like 30 to 50 cents per unit, which is really, really freaking good But for the first time, I cover the...
Yeah, I remember you telling me, it's your first time. Yeah. You did cover it.
Because, truthfully, I'm partnered with the prep center that I'm using. But because of that partnership, I can get things prepped much cheaper, not only for my students, but also for me. So we get stuff prepped, like the entire Flip the System Discord, about 30 to 50 cents. I mean, it depends. Like, if it's a 4-pack of something or a 12-pack and it has to be wrapped, that's a different story. But for like one or single double packs, whatever it is, it's usually like 25, 30 to 50 cents on the high end. And so, yeah, for my beginning guys, I cover the prep. That's obviously through a deal between me and the prep center. I tell them, I'm like, hey, this is my boy Del Monte. Like, there's another guy coming into the ecosystem that we're going to help out. Is it cool? Like, that's the great thing about this. Like, I'm doing all the heavy lifting on the background. I'm negotiating all the deals with his money. Like, so he sends his money, whatever it is, and I'm just negotiating. I'm negotiating on prep. I'm negotiating on the price of the actual product. And on top of that, I'm also bugging the prep center, like ship it out quick. Just little things like that. Over time, he'll obviously be able to do himself, because that's the goal. Like, essentially in 5 to 6 months, like, I want you to be like fully self-sufficient. Like, we don't even truthfully need to call that often or things like that. How often would you say that we call a week?
I mean, I feel like it's right. Like, whenever I need his help, I either go on Discord, just text him, and he responds like that instantly. So it's like, whenever I have a problem with, say, I don't know. I don't really run into problems, but say I want to get a new product or something.
Yeah.
I'll ask him about this product. He'll give me the whole rundown. He'll tell me if it's good or not. And yeah, but it's just like, I mean, it's pretty frequent. Probably like, in a week, I probably talk to Axel, like 4 times? Probably 4 times.
Yeah, we talk a little bit. Yeah.
Like 4 times, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's less. Some weeks it's like less, 2 or 3 probably. Yeah. But would you say that, I don't know how much you were making at your last job, truthfully, but would you say that you're making more money at your last job versus right now? Because when did you quit? Or you got fired?
No, I quit. When was it? It's like a few months ago. Like November, I think.
So this was before you hadn't even started Amazon.
Yeah, I hadn't started. Yeah, I hadn't started at all. And I mean, I was just looking to branch out to something new. You can't just keep yourself limited to certain things. So I started.
You were looking for something.
Yeah, exactly.
You were actually looking for it.
And I don't know. I personally had money saved up, so instead of just having the money laying around, I thought I'd just give it a try. It never hurts. So I gave it a try, and look where I'm at. It's crazy, bro.
I mean, we have a whole lot more to do. This is really just the beginning.
Yeah, this is like the beginning.
It's the reason I did this is because you did really well in the beginning. Truthfully, you got a really high margin. You made a lot of sales very quickly, and you ran into very few issues, which is not always the case. Like, truthfully, there's just issues. Like, it's just someone else's platform. We still have to get Walmart up because we haven't gotten Walmart up. We're gonna set that up actually now today. Yeah, we're also getting some work done, so it's cool. Like I'm sure you enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. How much? So you said you were making more your last job, right?
No. Oh what? No, definitely.
Oh no. I mean, you made more now than your last job.
Yeah.
So, how many hours a week were you working your last job?
Probably like. I couldn't work that much because of school, college, but probably like 25, like 20, like to there. Yeah, it was like 25.
How many hours do you think you're spending a week on Amazon right now? Including everything.
Everything?
Being on the phone, you finding products, me helping you source, looking at charts and things like that.
I feel like it varies. Like, 1 week, obviously, we would be on call a lot more than like another week. Probably like, damn, I can't even, like a few hours per week, like a few, definitely not 20 hours, but like a lot less, probably like what?
Give a range of hours that you spend a week, like just everything for Amazon, truthfully.
That's hard, like probably 10 hours per week, probably like 10 hours, I think. Or maybe a little more. Yeah, probably like a little more. But it's like along that range. It's like, it's not a lot at all. Especially when it's like you have your whole day. You're not, if you're not working, even if you're working, you could dedicate 2 hours out of your day. It's not bad, compared to just working a regular, 9 to 5 job.
There are days where we don't even talk.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm assuming that you're doing something, but yeah,
just not always. Just
so say I don't know if I said in the beginning. If I didn't, I'll bring it to the end. How old are you? What's your name? How much are you making a month? How much are you gonna make next month? And what's your projected ROI?
All right, so I'm Dalmani. I come from New Jersey.
How old are you?
I'm 19. My projected ROI, probably like 50. Let's see, hopefully. What else was it that you asked?
How much are you making? How much did you make?
Per month.
How much did you make last month?
Last month, 8K. It was 8, yeah.
How much do you think you're going to make this month?
Hopefully, probably 10. Hopefully more than 10.
Yeah. I feel like that's a good, decent number to shoot for.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing with Amazon. It's very, like, stable. You know what I mean?
It's like stable.
It's not like stocks or trading.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, one day it's really
just like bad.
Pretty even.
Like, obviously, like, some days are going to have more sale than the other, but it's like, it's not like a ginormous difference, But, yeah.
All right, and this is the final question. It's essentially just like give like a closing statement about the mentorship, about everything, how you feel. Like, I don't know. This could be like, if you feel like you're in a different spot with your life, or you feel like, I don't know. I don't want to put words in. I want you to.
All right. So me personally, how I feel about it, it's like obviously he helps you with Amazon or for wholesaling in Walmart. He runs you through everything, but I think it personally changed my life because it opened new doors. It gives me the motivation to, want to go out, maybe start an e-com store. It just gives you a lot more motivation. And he helps you with literally everything. If you need help with, say, I don't know, I don't, fuck. But yeah, like, well, like everything. He just runs over like everything. And yeah. I'm definitely in a lot different position from where I was like a few months ago.
Not even just financially.
Not financially, but just like mentally.
Yeah, you're definitely.
It just pushes you to want to keep on progressing. For sure. It's definitely, it's good. Me personally, I recommend it. I don't, if you have money that you're willing to spend, you should definitely go for it. Definitely. Yeah. I personally recommend it.
Hey man, well, I appreciate you, Del Monte.
Got you, bro.
Glad to have a valid vlog.
Thanks.
And thanks for coming out here all the way from Jersey. I know that flight is.
It was a little. Last 30 minutes of my flight, straight turbulence. You have no idea. Straight turbulence. It was so bad. I was in that plane praying to God. I promise you. Like in my head, I was praying. It was so bad.
Hey man, well that's gonna wrap it up. I appreciate you guys. And if you want to learn more about what Del Monte did to get to where he's at and what I'm offering, it's the first link in the description. And there should be a video there for you to kind of learn more. And give me your phone number. We could talk, have a phone call, whatever it is. That's how I got Del Monte over here. But all right, I'll see you guys. Take care.